make a video today kind of recreating Madison Beer's signature look. Well, a look that I feel like she's done a lot. Oh gosh, my hair. So ignore the hair right now. We're gonna deal with that later. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna put it in a bun for now while I do my makeup. I thought this would be fun. The reason I chose her is because, first of all, she's beautiful, right? She is gorgeous. But I noticed that on TikTok she's been really talking about mental health, which I admire. I love when people speak about that. I think it's something that's so important. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started and stop talking. So I'm gonna go in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon. I don't know why I like froze right now, but it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice. I'm running out. I know some people use this as a serum, but I don't know. I like using it as a moisturizer under my skin. So I'm still on my no foundation journey right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't see a difference in my skin. It's probably because I still use concealer, but I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I just don't need that much, so I'm gonna keep trying it. I do want this look to last, so I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Base Tape primer, which I think is such a good hydrating primer, and a lot of people sleep on it. I've never seen people really talk about this primer, but I think it's really good. I don't know, I feel like it just hydrates my skin, but it also makes my makeup last like all day. So okay, just, you know. So then I'm going in with my Krave Beauty, the Beet Shield. Still testing this out, still testing if it's great. I mean, it feels nice in the face. I just feel like a lot of product is required to feel that hydration. What was I saying? Yeah, I've been feeling really unmotivated lately. I don't know if it's because I'm at home and, you know, I'm like starting to get frustrated why we can't leave, even though like I know we're supposed to stay home, but like mentally I feel like it's just so much time for me to be in my head, so I feel like I have to constantly be doing something, and I was like that for a long time. And then I decided today I'm gonna be productive. I'm gonna film, and also like I've been having a lack of ideas as well, so I don't know. I hope all of this just, you know, slows down, and I hope more people are safe. Remember, it is important to practice social distancing. She has pretty full brows. I ran out of my NYX pomade, which makes me really sad, but I'm gonna go in with my brow powder from ABH, and I am going to try to fill them a little bit more bold than I usually do, because she has pretty, I don't want to say like too thick brows. She just has them really full. I'm just bringing that, filling in. And I like brushing them up as well. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with my Essence Brow Gel, and I know that my eyebrows look super out there right now, but when I do the rest of my face, it's going to tone down a little bit. That's why I just kind of did them a little bit more bold than I usually do. So we're going to move into, I don't know if yeah, we're going to do the eyes first, just because I don't want to mess the foundation. And I am going to be using the Carli Bybel palette today. But for my eyes, I do want a really, really matte eyeshadow primer, or something that's just gonna hold it. I feel like this one's pretty good. I don't think it's completely matte, but I do think it's a really good primer that deserves the hype that it gets. And I'm just gonna put that on my lid. I just want a primer that's kind of clear. I forgot my nails. I know they look pretty gross right now, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I kind of just want a really subtle transition color. In the picture, it seems like it's really neutral. So I'm gonna start light because I feel like it's always best to just kind of build up. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. So I'm starting with a very light hand. I don't want to apply too much pressure, and the reason I'm using this color is just to kind of give me some sort of base on where I am going to apply the rest of the colors. I know this color is pretty warm, but we are going to blend it very softly, and then we're going to build up to the main color. As you can see, it just warms up the face. I noticed that fluffy brushes like this are the best when you are blending for your transition color. So I've been grabbing this brush a lot. So then I'm gonna go in with the color Bybel. So it's this color right here. And that is going to be like my main transition color. And then we're gonna start bringing it out as well. You just wanna take your time in blending. I feel like blending is one of the main steps that you really just wanna be patient with, especially if you're gonna be using like a really bold color. I do feel like in this look, she doesn't have much to her eyes. They're just like a slight base. I'm gonna get the color, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get, can you see? I'm gonna get this color right here, and I am going to line with this color. I'm gonna bring it out to just the top of the waterline. And I'm just slowly gonna add some dimension to the look. Okay, so it should look a little something like this. She has pretty like long lashes, but they're really clumped. So I am going to prime with my Urban Decay Subversion, and I'm only gonna apply a little bit. And just, you know, so I'm gonna just look down and kind of just do like this wiggling motion, and then just bring it up. I will say with this mascara, it's really easy to get clumped lashes. So as you can see, the primer makes them a little bit more full. Now we're moving on to the face. So I do want full coverage. So she has pretty clear skin, and we are not done with the eyes. We're actually gonna do something under, but I wanna do that after I apply concealer. And yeah, but before I do that, I do wanna kind of even my skin before I apply the concealer. As you can see, my chin is kind of just really breaking out. So I'm gonna go in with a warm concealer, and I'm only gonna apply a little bit. So literally like where I have blemishes, I'm gonna apply a little bit. And I know it looks extremely dark, but it's okay because we are going to just, you know, I know that looks so weird, but since we're going with the other concealer on top, that's why. So this is just gonna help kind of even it out a little bit, like the warmth of this color. So then we're gonna go in with our actual color, and this is the color Natural Beige, and these are the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting concealers, which I am obsessed with. So I'm gonna put some in my eyes, and then wherever I apply that light concealer, and this is really just to even my skin. Now I know this is so weird because you guys are probably thinking you're not even wearing foundation, but you're putting concealer basically everywhere. The difference with what I'm doing right now is instead of putting foundation all over my face, I'm kind of just applying concealer to even out my skin. So I apply it in my under eyes and then here, and that is where it's gonna mostly be focused on. And then whatever's like the excess on the brush, I go ahead and use it for the rest of my face. So it's like I'm using like basically just a lighter hand with my face, if that makes sense. So I do want to brighten my skin, so I'm still gonna go in on top with a little bit of brightening concealer. So I'm gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit, like literally just, because this one is pretty, a lot of product does come out. And this is more to just brighten a little bit. So I am going to set my face with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna apply with a light hand. And with the rest of the powder, I am gonna set my face. I'm gonna get the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the color Call Me, and it's kind of like this dark brown, but it's kind of mauve at the same time. And I'm gonna apply that in my waterline, but mostly focus in the outer waterline. And this just adds like a really nice sultry finish. So then with that same color that I did the transition color, so the color Bybel, I am gonna go in the waterline, but also mostly in the outer V. It seems like she has a slight inner corner highlight, so I don't want anything too intense. So I'm gonna grab the color, I think it's Boli or Bali, so this color, and I'm gonna apply that in my inner corner, because her inner corner highlight in this picture does not seem like it's too intense. It's like a subtle highlight. That's perfect. Nothing too intense. Alright, so let's go for the rest of my face. So I am going to be using, this is a Anastasia bronzer, but honestly the color Rich Amber is more like a contour for my skin. And I'm going to bring that high, because I want to create a really defined cheekbone. And then start bringing it down a bit, if that makes sense. And it just creates this really nice cheekbone. And then with the rest, I go in with my temple. As you can see, if you look at this side, it looks more like I don't know what that face was, but it looks more slim compared to this side. It just looks round. So for blush, I'm grabbing my Adelaine Morin palette, and I'm grabbing the color I Feel Beautiful, and I'm just going to apply a little bit. It doesn't seem like she has too much, so. And then for highlights, I'm grabbing the color Promise Ring. Then I'm gonna go in with my NYX matte finish. So I decided to go in with my Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss, and that's the color Fussy. So I totally forgot to put something on my lips, but I think just because she usually has really natural looking lips. But yeah, you guys, this is the finished look. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. I post every Monday and Wednesday. And let me know what other video you guys would like to see. Do not forget to follow me on TikTok. I post my dog a lot there. Do not forget to like my Facebook page. That is where I keep you guys updated. But yeah, you guys, I will see you guys in the next video. And thank you guys so much for your support. We're almost at 100 subscribers. So that's really excited. I'm so excited for that. But thank you guys. Much love.